but it was impossible because of one thing or the other. Anyway, the streets were full of people doing live streams, and again, I had some challenges here and there, handling some other aspects, and I'm sorry that I didn't come at the time it was allocated. Thank you. I can see one person on board. Thank you. I can see one person. And therefore, I really appreciate your presence. Give me a like as we start this live stream currently. So from the title, focus on the title actually. Maybe some other things will crop up because, you know, Nyabohanza has a lot of things to talk about. And when we start, we can never finish. I don't know if you've even seen what Ian Mora is doing currently. The live stream he's doing is known as Cry for Help, African Village. And of course, I doubt that he's crying for help without actually wanting to get something from it. As obviously I said, professional ways of seeking for support. One thing that I really expected to be taught in the tutorial at the villa, but the villa never gave us. Anyway, so we have a live stream, Cry for Help, African Village. I think here, Maro is actually seeking help for the students for education, but as well seeking for himself. What is wrong with that, you know? Guys, we go cry for help for African villages. Yeah? Can we cry for help for our own villages, guys? So come on board and let's talk about this. Yeah, so, and of course I've seen, excuse me, guys. So the live streams are very many currently running. Yeah, but mine is focused on who is fooling who, and not on one person. And I couldn't, of course, put all of them in the live stream. I've only put the MWANGO and the mother. Now, all of you know about the BMW, the German machine, but we are still looking for Lamborghini. Yeah. So welcome to the house. I know there are a lot of lives, but you can also spare time for me. I am Lucy, and Mo and other people come on board so that we chat forward. Yeah, so guys, I looked at this DMWANGO's video, finally opening up why my mom no longer wants her BMW. And I was like, DMWANGO, even though your positive reactors keep blaming us that we talked about you selling everything and all that, you yourself, while you are in Mombasa, before this car was let go, the BMW, what did you tell us? I remember very well because I watched the video. I normally watch your video minute by minute. I don't skip. And in your video, what did you say? You said that we are now going to be carless, but we hope we'll survive. So when we come on these streets and begin talking about this, we don't talk about things we have created. So you find some positive reactors with their hearts all into this lava thing. And they're like, why are you talking about the BMW being sold? Of course, I've seen again today JT doing a video on BMW being sold. As for me, I'm just asking who is fooling who. Because in the first place, if you are really careful about DMWANGO came about saying that she's now becoming carless and she's no longer going to have the German machine. I think that those were her words when she was leaving Mombasa. If you didn't watch that video, please watch that video in the emotional let go, you know, when she was packing her things and now letting go the house. Of course, some people are saying that is a bossy move, you know, an intelligent move. And the reason why we talk about this is not because we hate her or anything, but we just go back to say, why did you say this and you're doing this, you know? So guys, welcome on board. I can see Jesse Takdos. Hello. How are you? Which country are you from? I can see more other people, about 8 of them. Welcome on board. Keep me warm this night. It's a cold night and I'm here on the streets of YouTube trying to make a coin. So keep me company, give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. I'm so happy when I see people coming. You know, it's not easy to have somebody just sacrificing their time and coming to watch your video, a reaction or whichever other, because I do entertainment, I do educational, I do reactions here. And sometimes I do informative, like today. I don't know whether you saw my video about Ghana demonstration in Kenya. Yeah, Bid with me said hi, hi. Give me a like, Bid. Give me a like, please. And I would really appreciate that. There are some 6 more people in the house. There are some who are coming and disappearing. Stay put. Don't run away. Thank you for the like, Bid with me. And Jesse Dakderas. Which countries are you from, guys? I normally like to know, because one day maybe I'll be visiting when I start the travel aspect, because that is what I'm looking forward to. And I'm also young kids. I'm really training into this world, social media, just to have confidence on camera. And I really wish that we'll have cash for them to walk around. So Bid with me and Jesse Takderas. Happy to meet you. You've at least shown your faces there. I'm so happy. There are other people who are on board, and I don't know, they are not actually chatting or, giving a like. So I really wish that they stay put, and let's go on with this journey. So guys, as I told you, don't invest all your emotions in YouTube. You come here, have your entertainment, listen to different perspective, and that will be it. Yeah, so Silly Vanilli said, gay is slay. What are you saying? Which language is that? Silly Vanilli, gay is slay. I'm not so sure about whatever the person said. And I can see flags there. Thank you. Thank you for coming on board. Give me a like, please, and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so, because I'm so happy to get these likes and get them. Just the subscription. Also, take your time and subscribe. It's a free process, and stay put so that we can have this discussion. I don't know. I hope your people who follow MWANGO, Ian Marwa, David Jr., and things to do with Nyabohanze, and anything else, so that when I post my video, you will be notified. Just put a notification bell on, so that whenever I'm doing, whether it's educational, reaction, political aspect, economic, social, stay put with me, because I am diverse. I don't focus on one thing. I focus on variety of things. I also do sing birthday songs for people when they are here, because I have another channel which is set for music. So guys, we also do a lot of dancing in the house, because that's part of our fun. It makes our life so interesting. So guys, you can always join us even on Facebook. Professional, I am there. So guys, thank you for coming in the house. Give me a like, and I really appreciate that. So let's focus on the topic. Who is fooling who, MWANGO or Concrat's mom? Is it Gintu or MAYUGUNO? There are a lot of things around these guys, and that is why I picked to talk about them. However, I really appreciate the fact that we have a beautiful, beautiful home in Nyabohanze for parents. Of course, you know whom I'm talking about. This is MWANGO for you. She will always remind you about the beautiful home. And of course, if you watch her videos, that home is beautiful. Why not? I should appreciate that, because the decoration in the inside and from outside, it's a wonderful house, guys. We have to appreciate that. Then we go on to see who is fooling who. Now, you remember very well when MWANGO came from Mombasa, she told us clearly that she was becoming careless. It's not us who said. And because she's a book, open book, she always says she doesn't have anything to hide. And that's the beauty about her life. And of course, maybe with time, all of us will learn to do that, which, yeah, of course, will make us free. But everything about everybody is fake somewhere. You may not know. They always say in psychology that we don't know our personalities. We only know a percentage of our personality. Other people can tell us the rest of personality. So if I'm lying, then just comment, drop a comment and say you are lying. I'll really appreciate, so that next time I don't give lies. Now, guys, I began to say, now, did MWANGO lie to us? And somebody like Mora, she reacts a lot to MWANGO. She was like, confuse them, confuse them. And I was like, okay. So was MWANGO confusing us by saying that she was becoming careless and she's going to the other non-German kind of vehicles? Was she really lying to us? I don't think so. There is a motive here. You can't say that you're going to careless and you remain. So maybe we can say that the purchase was not done immediately, but it may be done sooner or later. Let's keep counting days, and let's just count as time goes by. Time will tell, they always say. So guys, today you heard her talking to her mother, and I was like, who is fooling who? Because the mother was not so sure about the vehicle she wants even. She was like, I want the Toyota one. And she was saying the Vitz is a very useless kind of vehicle, you know, that can break down anytime, and in a minute you don't have it. And of course, guys, I'm telling you the truth. I don't like Vitz. I don't like Vitz. I don't like it. Why? It's a very small vehicle, not convenient for family. It can also help you a lot when you're a farmer. And I know Concrat's mom is a farmer. She does a lot of that. Maybe it is comfortable to go to church, but I'm asking, Nyabohanze roads. All of us had Dimwango talking about the roads in this place are not very good, and people really struggle. And of course, we've seen them on motorbikes when they get to the places where they are. The best vehicle maybe should be like what and Mara acquired and the BMW itself. So guys, let's get to hear how she was interrogating her mother and what her mother was saying, and the kind of confusion that led me to give this title, Who is Fooling Who? Are we the ones being fooled? Is Dimongo fooling us? Is Concra's mom fooling us? Who is fooling who? So in this discussion, let's look at this video briefly. Here it is. Let's go.
I asked my mom, how will you be going to the camp meeting? Will you be walking? Because my mom doesn't know how to drive a motorbike. I asked her, how will she be going to the camp meeting?
Yeah, so did you hear that? That was the question. Dimwango came asking the mother, how will you go to the meeting? Of course, there is a kind of church meeting for the seventh day Adventist aspect. So what did she say? Let's hear that. And now around that, that's where the discussion on BMW runs. So let's listen to that.
Because my mom cannot drive the BMW car. It's now over 1 year that I bought her this car. But the truth is, when I'm not around, it sleeps in the garage. True or false? True. And what did you tell me yesterday?
Okay, guys, I don't know. This was more of an interview because, of course, they had talked about it a previous day. But then the open book did not record that then. So having edited the script, of course, now they came in public and they were telling us, just sitting at the bench. And I was like, okay. So when the video started, in fact, the mother was really hugging the daughter and saying, yeah, my daughter is here. So I'll now be taking juice and some soft drinks that I never have. And I was like, okay, you are reminding me about the headmistress with lots of money who can buy 3 machines if she wants. Anyway, let's spare that. Let's get on to what they said about this me sometimes. So let's turn the camera and see something here.
Which car do you want me to buy? Guys, my mom said the car is for her. She wants a small car. What car vehicle did you say? Say the truth. Toyota Vitz. Toyota. Fix Toyota. Vitz.
Guys, we have Toyota vehicles, and Toyota vehicles is not only Vitz, right? So I'm looking at this video and I'm not sure that the mother wants Vitz. Even if at once she pointed up the friend's vehicle, maybe she realized it's not the best. So you see, like, the daughter is forcing her down the throat, Vitz, but I don't think that's what she wanted, even if she once pointed. And I think here, I think if I look at the situation of Vitz and the fact that she knows it will quickly crawl into nothingness, I don't think that's exactly what she wants, because Toyota has a variety of vehicles, right? A lot of different varieties. So I don't think that's the best, even on the fact that the roads in this place are not very good and all that. Anyway, let's turn back and hear.
I don't know whether we have this here, Toro. It's called Vitz, the car that you want. Vitz. Yeah. Nyarotera. Sinda ulisema. Toyota is the one which I want. The Vitz. I don't know why Toyota is called Vitz. Si ile gari yenye mamu unasema kila siku Nyarotero. Si ni Vitz. Si ni kama ile ya Madam Muruga. Huh? Say the Toyota. Vitz.
Now guys, look at that expression. I don't think she's satisfied by the Vitz. Just if I can comment, DMWANGO, you need to get another. As far as you are forcing her to say that the whatever, I won't say that word in Korea, you said it. I may say a different word, but in reality, guys, for those who are watching, just do a comment here. What do you see? Is that lady satisfied with the Vitz? You know, Toyota, we have so many kind of vehicles. It's not a must that it should be a Vitz. And the Vitz, as you can see, now let's hear her. What did she say about the Vitz later? What did she say?
Say the name. It's a Vitz. I don't know the name. Okay, my mom, guys, this a colleague who has this car called Toyota Vitz. For those who know a Vitz, then you know. Very weak car. When it will start somewhere, nobody will remove it from there. Because it's so down. I know it. And how...
Yeah, guys, tell me. Hi, Annabelle. Yeah, tell me, if this was your mother, even if at once you are chatting and they told you that they wanted the Vitz, now looking at the reaction and even the description of the kind of car Vitz is, you know, she has said it will be stuck in a place and nobody will remove her. Would you really want that for your mother? I think, DMWANGO, I don't like advising the pros on the streets, but a genuine advice is, I don't think your mother is satisfied with the Vitz. Don't go buying the Vitz. Don't. Because again, I think very well she will come and ask for a different one. Or she will say, even behind the camera, that the vehicle is a problem. Even though maintenance might look very cheap compared to BMW, but I'm just giving you an advice here. Vitz is for maybe young people who don't have a lot of money and they just want to have a car. So that at least they'll maintain it easily, they'll run with it to the shop and buy some things, but it is one of the weakest vehicles, as your mother has just said it. So guys, what does the DMWANGO herself says this?
Guys, won't have to go home. My mom said she wants me to buy her that car. And that car, it doesn't cost much.
You heard that? You heard that, guys. So just drop a comment. DMWANGO has herself said that car does not cost much. Of course, it even goes at 250,000, sometimes 300,000 and such, 350,000, which is just, you know, peanuts for DMWANGO. So guys, I think in my perspective, who is fooling who? You understand? You now understand why I asked that, guys. You understand the tingo? So the tingo is this Mama Congrats does not want the Vitz. She wants a Toyota make of a car. And if, guys, you understand about Toyota, Toyota is a company that has been running for long, right? And Vitz did not come for the all elderly women like her. I don't think so. I don't think so. So Toyota as a company from Japan has so many vehicles. We have so many vehicles. Just to mention few. If we go into the brands of cars that are found in Kenya, yeah, we have Daihatsu, we have Hino Lexus, but for her she wants Toyota, right? So let's go for Toyota brands. Toyota brands in Kenya. Which ones are there? We have Hilux, which is a pickup, Land Cruiser, which she may not want. We have Rush, which is almost like Vitz. We have RAV4, we have Ice, we have Harrier, we have Prado. Which other can we have here? We have Fortuner, we have Noah, Forester, X-Trail, we have Probox, yeah, we have Axio, we have Sienta, we have Corolla Fielder, we have Hayes Toyota mix. So I think this lady, if you've seen this video, guys, she does not want this kind of vehicle. Yeah, let's just again see what she says.
Mama, am I lying or is the truth? It's the truth. That is what you said yesterday. Buy me a better vehicle, not a BMW.
Yeah, a better vehicle. So Congress mom now comes full chest. Better vehicle. You got that? A better vehicle. Toyota, but a better vehicle and not BMW. So the fact that she has refused BMW, that I think here MWANGO is trying to force her to accept the Vitz. Maybe because, as she has said, it doesn't cost much. But the reality is the lady is not content with Vitz. She's saying a better vehicle. But on the other side, now our sister is forcing the mother to accept the Vitz, regardless of the mother having said not the Vitz. And I think if she thinks she doesn't want to spend more than what she will spend, in fact, if she willingly bought the BMW, I don't see any problem of buying any other brand of Toyota that is stronger than this Vitz thing, yeah? In fact, if you look at the brands I've just mentioned to you, yeah, we have a better option, like we have better option from the variety, like even Mazda. Mazda is a better option, right? Yeah, HR is also a better option than this other vehicle of, Vitz. Let's just check on Vitz, guys. Let's just check on Vitz. You may say that we are talking about something. Yeah, let's see this one. This is the kind of vehicle that MWANGO is insisting the mother wants. But I think because the mother says that it will be stuck and it will not move, if I was the daughter and I have the money, maybe I would go for this. Let me show you what I would go for. I would go for this. Let me show you that. Because you may not want a BMW, but what about this? If she decides to go for Axio, for example, it's better, right? Or if she went for Premium, let's see. If she went for Premium, let's see, the Premium thing, let me just show it here. If she also went for this, I think it will be suitable for the retiree teacher in the house. Yeah, or still, she can go for this. Sienta, no, Sienta I don't think. Sienta is just almost like this other thing. Sienta is almost like the one that I'm rejecting. But there is another one here. I would opt. She can even go for Mazda CR. Right? This one. Though it looks big, I don't know what Congress mom would say. But I think those are better vehicles. And of course, we have standard in this family. If I look at the current situation, you look at David Jr., you look at Ian Mara, look at all that, I think she deserves a better car. So let's continue listening to this. And I'm still asking who is fooling you, guys.
A Vitz. What if website creation took seconds?
No, I don't like these adverts. Opportunistic adverts that want to scam us. Yeah, so
I'm driving the car. What is happening? I tell you guys, she's not competent to go on the road yet. But now that I brought the car back, she can try. But my mom says the BMW is too big for her. She says it's too heavy for her. So she wants this Toyota. And when you get stuck in the bushes, who will come to remove you?
Now, can you... This is why sometimes people say, why do you laugh at this? Anyway, maybe it's a natural laughter. I don't know. Guys, you can also comment. But she's asking, when you will be stuck in the bush, who will come to remove you? That should tell you that as a reasonable daughter, who has traveled the world, a unique, the rich daughter. You can do better. Don't force an this vehicle that you understand very well, it will be stuck on the road. Don't make it an option for your mother. Maybe as you're just saying she's not competent in driving, she may not also be competent on choices. But then do not fool her by making her pick a vehicle that will be stuck on the road. Because, hey, can you imagine at her age being stuck on the road in, in the Vitz? That one would be very uncomfortable.
It also starts, that is a good brand. But the Vitz, it's too, the car that you want. No, me, I don't want Vitz. I want Toyota. But what?
Hey, it's at night, so I can't laugh that much. But you've heard. The mother is saying, I want Toyota, but not Vitz. But the daughter is not giving her a chance. She's insisting, yes, Vitz, that is Vitz. I don't know whether MWANGO has already purchased, maybe. The confusion that her team says that she keeps confusing us. Does it mean she has already bought it is somewhere? And so she's just ready to deliver it. No wonder she's saying Vitz, because once she had that, I may have heard my mother saying that she wants maybe a specific thing, but with time, maybe she realizes the disadvantage of that. And remember, she mentioned that here. So I don't think it's suitable for her to really insist that that kind of vehicle should be bought for her mother. Totally. I don't think so. So who is fooling who? Guys, you're not coming on with comments. You've just left me discussing alone on this. I wish we could have people coming and discussing and saying what is what. Yeah, so the discussion goes on.
Toyota what? Toyota what? You need to know. Toyota. Kana nyarotero kogamba. Si unasema unataka nyarotero. Toyota. You know the Toyota Mercedes or Toyota what? Toyota ma what, mama? Mercedes. Toyota Mercedes. Yes.
Hey.
You guys, right now you should be on the floor. My mom wants a Toyota Mercedes. You must be on the floor. Mama, Mercedes-Benz is a German car. It's just like the BMW. It's like the BMW. We don't have Toyota Mercedes in this world. We have what? We have Toyota what? No.
Yeah, so guys, I think in this discussion, it's better that MWANGO goes sits down with her mother. She shows her the vehicles. Of course, she can even take her to, a selling place. How do we call it anyway? She should take her to a car park where they are selling these vehicles, like a showroom, right? Yeah, showroom is the right word here. She should take her mother, congrats mom, to the showroom and show her different Toyota vehicles. As I've mentioned earlier, we have several brands under Toyota. We have Corolla Fielder, we have Prado, we have Corolla, we have Sienta, we have X-Trail, we have Axio, we have Harrier Hybrid, we have Premium, we have CX-5 Land Cruiser, Harrier, Hiace, yeah, we have RAV4, we have Vitz and Land Cruiser. Now, I don't think it's right to just make an assumption that she should have the Vitz among the Toyotas. I think in the first place when she mentioned Toyota, she didn't understand the mathematics around the vehicle. As you can hear her now finally telling us that she wants a Toyota Mercedes, it means she doesn't have any mathematics about vehicles. She does not know that and this about that. And therefore, now that the daughter and the sons are informed, they can actually take her to a showroom so that she looks around and sees them and then picks the particular. And they should also inform her about the advantages of each. Of course, she has already shared the disadvantages of it. She said it will be stuck in the mud and nobody will remove her. She has also said it's a weak vehicle that goes down very fast. So who is fooling who? Who is fooling who here? Because I'm looking at it and somehow the daughter is taking advantage of the mother who doesn't not know. and making her just to pick bits which she does not want. Anyway, she said the mother is always comfortable with whatever she says, so whom am I even to comment about it? I'm
like
just doing as a
Toyota
reactor.
bits, but we don't
Anyway.
have Toyota Mercedes in this one.
Yeah, so in the process,
I got in.
the Conrad had to be called here, and of course he informed the lady that BMW is the best vehicle because it is strong and because it's modern. And the lady was like, yeah, that's a modern dad, but as for me, I want Toyota. And of course, I didn't know why she did not pose a question about
yeah.
I like our head. We have to move to the next level.
Digital.
We have to be there.
Analog. But digital BMW.
Learn on how to drive it.
She says she can't. I was asking her, Makambi anafika. Utakuwa naendaje Makambi kwa because like the way it came from Mombasa, it has to be changed. Yeah, it has to be. That is what I was drinking.
Yeah, so of course, guys, maintaining BMW is not easy. But guys, these people are rich, right? And with a farm and having retired and as a medicine lady in the village with retirement benefits, can Conrad's mom fail to maintain this vehicle? Because of course, this is just something she will be doing once in a while. And of course, given that she will not use it a lot, she will have a parking lot. I don't know. Anyway, she already rejected the BMW. How I wish the mothers who have such opportunity would have it, and they wouldn't reject, they would just learn. You know, you have been a teacher, Conrad's mom, so why are you fooling us? You can learn very fast, and you take over. Unless you're telling us there is something else, you know. Just tell us, maybe you know that the vehicle will be used more by the kids than you, or maybe the workers. But if you come to the fact that learning, once a teacher, always you will be sharp and learn that very fast. Anyway, so as we proceeded with the video, then we went to this aspect of herbal medicine, and it reminded me that Maisha has been sick, and also we've had the sickness of Rocio since they came from London. So the herbal medicine being galloped here, a lot of it. Okay, I don't say it's bad. A lot of Africans take a lot of herbal medicine, but now believing in herbal medicine alone, it's not enough, right? It's not enough. Then we went to this aspect of preparation of a meal with the MWANGO preparing and the mother reminding us when she started. Of course, in Africa, as a lady, you learn to cook very early so that whenever you go back home, when parents are not there, then you can do the stuff. Now, let's go to another area. I was just walking through the streets here of what I've just mentioned, and I found this on JT podcast.
After filming, after being here for the whole day. Wow. Hi, girl. She's a very lazy person. Wow. Even though, yeah, I understand. She could be lazy, but now speaking about sickness. Speaking about sickness, you know, I think that if Maro and Lucy were so considerate, something like vaccination, like immunization, something like a clinic, it wouldn't be looked at as a big deal, because for Maro, he really think that these are kind of modern things that I don't embrace. For real, I'm one of the person that I was raised in the same traditional things. Like we used to drink. I still take those traditional medicine. My mama give me. Everyone at home takes them, but it's not like you depend on them entirely. Like now you neglected the modern hospital, modern medicine, because I'm a medic. So I can't say it is normal. It's not big, or I can't say it's very bad. But looking at it, I really think it needed attention. It needed a doctor's attention. But who's Maro? He asked subscribers, and he proceeded to tell Uncle Mo, go get some medicine. Go get some herbs. We boil it and, you know, wash with or we do whatever. Bro, I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm watching a movie, but it's something real. Like it's something unreal. Like, young man, You're sick. You've been sick. You ate food from the party. You're not good. You've been vomiting and diarrhea. You're still here. You're rushed. Oh.
Very rainy season, mosquitoes everywhere. You know, it's just one bite, malaria. Hiya, Douglas.
Okay.
Yeah, so guys, I brought you JT because he does a lot of analysis on this family. And from that video, of course, I watched, but I didn't do a great analysis. So JT, according to his thought, or rather analysis, Maisha and Rosho were rushed to the hospital. I don't know, guys. If you follow the videos, you can make me aware. So that again, we ask here, who is fooling who? Is JT fooling us or is Marwa fooling us? I always have to pose these questions to you so that you don't judge me at the end. Now, from that video, of course, what we can see, Ian is unwell now. And he's still here. Of course, I looked at the other video that was made yesterday, and he was still there, walking around the village. I also watched the video that JT has just showed there, indicating that Maisha grew from childhood. He had a protruding, or rather a swelling in the body that is growing. And clearly, from many reactors, they have not handled this matter to constrain it. And of course, what is remaining is that Marwa does not embrace hospital. And of course, he just takes the herbals. Of course, I've just shown you the mother with the herbals. Now, the other thing that came out is that in one video, Marwa came out showing us that he has a YouTube doctor who is now prescribing medicine. He goes by some on the counter, then he shares with this doctor on whether it can treat whatever illness he has, he himself or the family, and they say yeah. So of course in that video we heard him saying that I bought some medicine on the counter and I showed my very wise friend Benjamin, and he said yeah, you can take this and this one not, and so I bought some for Maisha and some for Rocio and they took it. So guys, that is the way for Ian Marwa. And so I'm still asking, who is fooling who? Is Ian Marwa fooling himself by depending strongly on herbal medicine and also on deciding that he will be using a YouTuber doctor? I heard BB Black Beauty TV describing him as a jobless doctor who is jumping on the streets of YouTube to find customers and have recommendations for Ian Marwa from international guests. I don't know what you think about that. That is what she actually described this doctor for. And this doctor now prescribes medicine, and Ian Marwa was proving that in Africa you don't have to go for labs and all those and appointments to the doctor. We don't even know about insurance, which is a lie, of course. Maybe in his life he has decided not to have it, but I believe as he begins the safaris company, let him know that insurance is important for the drivers. Of course, on their salaries, there must be health insurance, there must be housing allowance, travel allowance, and all other allowances involved, commuter allowances, and all those kind of allowances for workers. So even if he will save himself from this, he will not save the workers from that. And we would also beg him not to let Maisha into that kind of life where you are still strongly believing in herbal medicine and avoiding hospital medicine. I don't say that herbal medicine are bad, because most of us go for saunas currently, and sauna is basically herbal medicine in a modern way, that is. But we don't strongly just go for the sauna all the time when we are sick. Sometimes we have to go to check on a doctor. They test our blood. They know if we have malaria or not, because you cannot just begin taking, for example, medicine for malaria. So guys, who is fooling who? Is Ian Marwa fooling us? Yet maybe behind the camera, the family goes for doctors? Or is it maybe him fooling himself? Or is JT fooling us through his reaction? What is what? So guys, come on board and share. Give me likes. Also give me the comments in relation to the discussion I'm holding currently, and I'll be so happy. So guys, again, there is something I went on to check here, and I saw Gintu. Some people call him the village mouse. Yeah.
Come back. It's underscore GINTU. Back to the roots. And we have to make it happen. Today, we are here one-on-one because I've been hearing that, oh, much of the people they think about GINTU cannot come to this kind of the route again. They're just worrying a little bit.
Look at
It's just
him.
too much of the noises of the field. 2-3 fields here. I think the MWANGO here a little bit. The construction is ongoing as usual. And everything has to follow the channel as always. It's always getting. And I'm going to be getting to the real Esquire. I think the construction is on the edge and is undergoing here. And everything is so fantastic. I like about it because there's somebody who was talking about, oh, didn't you understand? It's going to be a little bit of a problem whenever you're going to be coming to this kind of the route. Much of the people, they have a problem. The construction
So
is
guys, remember GINTU was blocked recently by Angomo. He would not use this route because he was always filming. So this open filming, which some international subscribers felt like it is stalking, I don't know. Now, unfortunately, this is a route in a village. And unless he goes into a piece of land and begins filming, it may be very difficult to take him to court. Now, who is fooling who? Is GINTU fooling us? The funny thing about GINTU is that he has very, extreme topics. But when it comes to content, he does not present that content. Like in this video that I've just been playing, he calls it Villa Blacklash. And then he says, Rocho warns Perry is coming back to the villa. Which, of course, I watched that video and I didn't see anything of that sort. So, guys, he draws attention from the titles, but when it comes to the real video, nothing. He is fooling us. So, who is fooling who? Is he fooling himself? Or is he fooling us? Or is he trying to fool Ian Maro? I don't know. So, guys, GINTU is walking in the village using these alleys. We can call them alleys, maybe, but they're just paths across, and he passes near DMWANGO's construction site. Then he takes some videos, and then now he will claim that the one-on-one with DMWANGO. So I don't know what you have to say here. You can comment. Let's proceed and watch it again.
And we think about everything is just more fantastic. The DEE is oncoming and everything is so fantastic. We're going to be here to make sure that the report is going to be coming as usual. So there's no one who can just mahind herself and talk about, oh, you will never come to this kind of the route. Always available. And I've heard the Gunimo talking about ABCD. I want to be around. There's no one who will ever talk about, oh, GINTU should not come to this kind of the site because of ABCD. That's just become
on Block Island. Take it slow.
Yeah, so guys, you understand this guy. If you have watched him, don't be emotional. Don't even be hurtful. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt your feelings because of what he says. Like he's decided to be, simply ranting around as he moves around the village. And that's how he makes his views, by the way, because he has about 8,000 subscribers. He has a lot of likes, sometimes a lot of views on his videos, and that is the way he does. So there are people who like how he does. So who is fooling who? Is he fooling us anyway? Now, the day there was an event in the villa, of course, you saw him having gone to Kisumu and talking about now not a fake life, but a real one. I don't know what it meant. It meant because I no longer follow the titles for him. I just have to watch the video to know what he's talking about. Now, away from that, he did another video with the sister, and he called it, Never Knew She Will Make Me Cry. What has happened again to GINTU? Like sometimes he's reporting himself at the same time now letting us to watch. Now you just have to watch to see what is he talking about again. And sometimes there's nothing in that video. So who is fooling who? Are we being fooled? Is he fooling himself at the end of the day? Now I'll just run through this video quickly so that I show you the truth about how GINTU fools us. Let's look at this.
Yeah, exactly. Jambo, it has a very good scenery there. And also they have some of 2-3 things that they show. But I could not come out with it because I reached there in the evening. And I was just rushing out of Kisumu a little bit because we have some 2-3 shenanigans sometimes whenever you are just new at that kind of the point. So we are still at you. So you can just introduce yourself because it has been...
Case was
Of
different,
course, you
right?
know her.
Your dad left you like that, maybe
Yeah.
because you saw his situation.
Exactly.
So for me, my dad had
Oh,
had
no, that is not
what
the
I needed,
system.
but he could not give me because he was too busy. He was too busy that I gave up. I was like, okay, fine, let me leave you. I survived with school food. You just survive. You see your friends eating good meals, good nice bread, peanut butter, and you're just surviving.
Peer
with that.
pressure is inside.
No peer pressure. I gave up. Like, you know how people give up?
Eh?
Like, you just let it be. You survive with that.
Yeah.
It has to
As
be
it was
there.
different, man. And whenever teachers in the evening, now you are coming from class, you know you're not studying. You are there to wait for other students to arrive so as you can just start studying. Where is that house?
It's up here somewhere.
Oh,
Here.
but this is the way.
This is the way, yeah.
Exactly.
So that house, the project really stressed me. It was a lot of stress, and the big problem was I was using my money thinking that I will receive support from the other side. Then now when I was sitting down to do my calculations, I realized that I got into my bank too much.
Yeah.
So my plans to travel was
My
I
question.
cancelled.
My
and
question.
everything.
My question. Is that bad?
It's bad because it's bad in a way, I'd say, because I'm not capable of helping somebody like that because I was asking for help from out. If I had millions, I could do that, right?
Okay.
But I was not in a position to do that. I could sell anything that was on her way. Pail, basins, spoons, sufurias, and she goes and drinks and she doesn't eat. I was like, if God can take this woman right now accidentally, maybe say somebody hits her on the road with a motorbike or a car because she's drunk.
See that?
Guess who will be called?
You are the one.
Me.
Yeah.
And I was so stressed. I was so damaged.
She has been traveling, so right now I'm just getting some a little bit knowledge. You have heard
Tips,
about
yeah.
the tips a little bit.
of tips, yeah.
Money?
Money-wise, I mean,
No, you have talked about tips. You might be talking
no,
about money.
no. Tips like what to do when you're traveling,
clues.
how people are.
The clues,
Yeah. How
exactly.
people-
Okay, so you've seen that video. Never knew she will make me cry. What has happened again to Gintu? Now, guys, if you look at that video, Gintu is not talking about himself at all. He is instead interviewing this lady who has been traveling and, having traveled with a lot of challenges, the fact that her father died when she was very young, the fact that she struggled through project, the fact that her mother was into drinking and she was so worried. Yeah. So, guys, you've seen that, right? Yeah. So she will be traveling, of course. You've seen her on videos some way. Yeah, so guys, there was some disconnection a bit, but I've had to catch up because I must finish this video. So I've just shown you the two full aspects, and I'm going to the next one so that before I actually end this, oh my God, let's see this.
We, for real. Asking the mango again, do you sleep down? Do you sleep here with this thing? Now that's what's up. And you heard Con Mom saying what? Even if we're living with dogs in that house, even if we're doing everything, even if you see moles, even if you see rats and mice, all we believe in is this traditional what?
Yeah. This one here, you also, I want you to plant this. Yeah. Be treating you, your family, everything. Yeah. So that, watching my family. So.
Okay. Oh, there's some fly that is trying to disturb me. So, Roger, you heard me. What is this? Con Mom, did you send this thing? Con Mom, spare me. Why are you sending me stuff here? Yeah, I do understand that. Like, for real, I understand it. If that is the perception that as a man, you don't need to accompany your wife to the hospital, to a clinic. Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. What's up, Jason and Gina? Are you good? Karibu sana. Thank you for joining. Appreciate big time you taking your time and to watch. I hope you've sorted that issue that had.
Growing.
He has this since he was born, but he has been growing. So what do you do?
Yeah, so guys, I'm just collecting some aspects here before we move on to the next part of who is fooling who. So Mayugno, guys. Hey, Mayugno. I think you saw yesterday the video I did on Ngutu, the son of the widow. Ngutu, the son of the widow, came handy in helping Mama Wema. Of course, for those of you who don't know, Mama Wema is the former wife to Mayugno. And Mayugno seems to have deserted this lady together with the kid. It's not his responsibility to take charge of the wife, but what about the kid? And the kid is, that kid is very intelligent from the report that Ngutu showed us. Now, I want you to look at this. Mayugno comes at the border, the border town. And what does he do? He begins purchasing things and then he gives change to the young people in this town. I don't know how I'll show you this. Sometimes after disconnection, the screen just can't show anything. So let's look at this with you. I hope you'll see what I want you to see here.
Si leo tukutane. Nikitoka Tanzania hivi tukutane. Bora kama sasa hivi yangu na chilacha. Uko pikipiki. Pikipiki na chilacha. Ndio hapo sio. Hapo venye nilikuwa nataka unipeleke sehemu. Wallahi. Sikisho.
Adverts. I like to skip them because they keep interrupting whatever you want. So guys, let's look here. This guy has neglected the daughter, until there is charity forthcoming kid. However, look at this. Look at this.
Sasa mimi usiniache hivyo. Sasa ngoja uone. Help me camera. Ngoja nisaidie hawa ndugu zangu just a bit. Wawili, si ndio? Si ndio? Wawili. Yeah. Wewe na huyu. Wazi. Niko naye. Sasa wewe ni mweke wapi? Na wewe ni fundi? Wewe sio fundi. Sasa tutafute fundi mmoja pale. Au yule ya huyu tunataka yule. Was trying to give our brothers here some tea. At least they're going to enjoy. So mimi naenda hivi.
Yeah, so guys, if you're in the house, my question is to you, would you neglect your daughter wherever they are? Then you go around distributing money to people who have borrowed from you, maybe Masons or something? People will say it is what it is, that you make decisions based on your own choice, that money is yours and all that ranting. But I'll just tell you, if you have some brains, you start charity from home. And charity from home, of course, if you are a parent, start with your kids. Let your kids be comfortable first before you do any charity out there. Now, yesterday you saw Mayugno again with orphans trying to show that he's helping. Now, I don't know. Many reactors come out and they normally tell us these people do this so that they attract external assistance from Europe, from Germany, from wherever, from America, which may be true. Because we've seen Mayugno when he started and up to now, he's been receiving a lot of donations. And of course, as all of you know, he has about 3 constructions ongoing, none of which has been finished. And he keeps saying, why do people ask why he's not finishing? Of course, we saw him trying to change the chicken house recently. And again, he was complaining about something I'll be showing you later. So my question is, who is fooling who? Is Mayugno fooling us? Yeah? Is he fooling us? Because how can he fail to assist his own kid, Wema? Wema is staying with the mother, and even if they had a separation, he could still assist the daughter. But the daughter is being helped by charity. Yeah? The daughter is receiving charity. But here he is giving, you know, he's saying he's giving some little tea to the guys here. I think that little money, the daughter would really appreciate to have it, right? Yeah. Now let's see here. Still in the same video, there's something I saw that I want to ask whether MAYUGUNO is fooling us. Hey, my goodness. There's something here. Yeah, I think it's here. Let's just
the
listen
time I
to
will
it.
be able to fund what I eat, my mom can eat. What I have, my mom can share. And yeah, until maybe the end of his life, because we don't pray that, but I know what we create right now, we're doing something at least we will not regret, and we will be chill. After 20 years from now, maybe I will be 46 years, so I'm almost 50. You found myself like I'm start come older. So you found I also have some place to chill. Maybe also he will be so old and she can't manage himself to care. So I hope God work on silent mostly. No one God bless in the public. We just see bless come in silent. Then love that you are the one you can improve to people that God really changed your life. Yeah. So this what I was mean, and that.
Yeah, so of course you can see there he's just talking about his desire to make sure that the parents have a good life, which is okay. I really wish that he finishes his constructions and he does a better project that can upscale the family. Yeah, because that is really necessary. When you upscale, the family should also upscale. But there is something I wanted to show. I don't know why I haven't found it. In my kind of reaction, my kind of reaction is different. Kind of comparative. Yeah, let me look for the whatever I wanted to show you people. Let me just look for it here. Being the last person, I'm going to look at.
I canceled my Mid-Journey subscription.
No, not big as the BM. The BM is honey. Carry this fruit sugar from pineapple that is so much, too much. In fact, pineapple is, in fact, the sugar is not here. And then you carry honey on top of that, and you put there. We don't consume sugar, and every blessed day, guys, even mangoes, they have a lot of sugar. So you begin to consume those things every blessed day. If it is something like apple, they are very stupid. They try to live posh life. They want to show people that, they are living the life. They're busy looking for a Lamborghini your whole life. We will listen to that video. Me, I was shortalized. When she said, she need another car, she need a small car, because to maintain this one, she cannot pay for it. Esther, are you okay? Are you okay? And Kamalisa said that if she don't pay for the maintenance, Esther no they pay. At the end of everything, Esther said, okay, if you want me to take it, you have to be maintaining it. Are you a cripple?
Guys, let's just spare that because I wanted to focus on something on MAYUGUNO. So recently, let me tell you just this out of discussion. Recently, MAYUGUNO took a journey to Tanzania, and he was there with Alex, telling us that she was the girlfriend, she was the wife, he's tired with hiding. And of course, we saw Alex rejecting that. She said that she has so many boyfriends, and she will only marry whoever becomes, after studying, after studying. And of course, when he came to the village, he talked about people having stolen He's walking around. Of course, he was in the event a bit before he went to the orphanage. And of course, some people feel like he was not there fully. I don't know who is fooling who. That is my question again. That is my question again. Now here you've just had BBTV reacting towards that BMW thing and other aspects that I didn't want to talk about majorly. I've also seen Carol talking about the aspect of skipping MAYUGUNO and MWANGO skipping on the event. And of course, the reality is maybe MWANGO was not there, but MAYUGUNO was there a little bit before he disappeared. Of course, it was just something like to show up and then disappear. From my perspective, that is. He must have been busy already having planned that aspect of the orphanage, right? So let's just check on what Caro said on this. I like bringing these reactors so that maybe, what do you think about what they say? This one here.
Mama Moyo came out yesterday in the premiere, Mara's premiere. And she was asking a question. Thank you so much, my OG, to the OG GG. I got a screenshot. Carol, again, they're here talking about you. I was like, no, what is this? Mama Moyo is asking, why did this guest not come to Bungoma? Makosa. Makosa. Hey, Mama Moyo. Makosa. Go and ask your people, is Mama Moyo the one that they were saying that she's a Tanzanian, or the janitaris was the Tanzanian one? Go and ask Swahili speakers what makosa is. Makosa. She was out there asking in that live, why did these people not go to Bungoma? Why did these people not go back? Hey, Bungoma, Bungoma. I was like, the moment you step in Bungoma, you will never even talk about it. You have no idea how this town is a very beautiful town. If you cannot manage life in Bungoma, then you will never manage it anywhere else. Believe. What happened with decency? Kindly, Fekere, come out and explain to me, like I've never been explained to, what happened to decency in this world with Mura. The other day we had to cry, scream and shout. Wash your hair, wash your hair, wash your hair, have a shave. It started from this, what they call haters, isn't it? Yes, it started from the haters. And then his own people also picked it. They started telling him on his live what they're missing in this thing. But it's well. So Mara went looking for the chickens, and I was like, hey, Nyabohanze people, all of you guys, you don't have chickens, like for real, for real. Look for chickens for your visitors. I have nothing against people's chickens. I'm the one who did that, and my dad was saying that, and oh, bullshit, nonsense, a lot of stupidity all over the place. A lot of where Maro wants to be. I want to a white woman. Oh, I'm going to have this white woman. Oh, and when they reject him, he will be coming here. If you have been listening to Nairobi teacher, has been explaining all these things. Now it's an end of an era. You should just come out. He should just come out and explain to you very well, because he knows how to explain, he knows how to speak English, isn't it? Let him that she has never been with for I don't know how many months. Hey, Mama, why are these people always dragging you into their drama and lies? There's no car to return, Mama. The car is down there at the villa parking. Which one are you returning? She gave you a camera people around you. You're returning the car without any camera. We can't see you returning the car. How are you returning the car? Cooling their water from the wells every day. But now they've forgotten that other people around that village, they're also using that river. They always receive the same.
Yeah, so guys, I was looking for just what has Carol done on this, and as obvious, she's talking about the missing, and I was like, oh, how did they get to know why Dimwang was missing? Maybe speculations, of course, reaction allowed that. Why? Anyway, I asked, why wouldn't he just come out and share? You know, if tutorials were being done on YouTube and the success, she was the best person to be there because she's one of the most successful people on YouTube. I don't know why they didn't come up. Like David Jr., I've seen him doing a lot of enhancement of other people, though at least for him, he reacted with a lot of YouTubers there. And he was like encouraging them to grow, making them to open up their, you know, their YouTubes and have people see. But I didn't see Dimwango in this event totally. MAYUGUNO was there, but very fast, and he disappeared. Of course, because of that orphanage thing. I don't know. Speculations from other people is like the laws and rules. I don't know. So I've just had the aspect of Caro asking about washing the dog in the river and getting the water from the well. Now, I always ask, who is fooling who? Is it the reactors, Wango, fooling us into believing they use that water and she's just doing, the river water is not used, it's just for bathing? Or what exactly is that? Yeah, so guys, as we have really done a lot of journeying in these streets, I wish to rest my case by just asking you people who is fooling who. So tomorrow we'll be looking at this video that has just been dropped by Marwa, and that video is cry for help. I had thought it's a cry for fee. I don't know what exactly it will be, whether it's cry to have maybe clean water and the roads, I don't know. But we'll be knowing that tomorrow. Possibly I wish that I have time during the day so that I do this earlier. So again, tomorrow we have a lot because political, I have to do something on political situation in Kenya on my Life Saga TV. I have to do something else on Music Hills because I have generated several songs. However, I've not put them on my channel. And I also have to do some murder scene case for another YouTube channel that is Life Saga TV. So guys, give me likes, give me subscriptions, and as we continue to follow this Nyabohanze journey and journeys from all over the places, because I've had a lot of things to do or talk about. Time is the only limitation. Adios, have a great night. Till we meet again. Bye-bye for now. I don't wish to be live, but to end this, please.